your boy, man. Let's get right into it. Nobody got murdered, number one. And number two, I'm disappointed with Nas and the fans for this shit. Because Nas is supposed to be from Queens, the street. You know what I'm saying? The hood. Jay-Z gave a hood depiction of life. Now, if you look in Webster Dictionary, neither Jay-Z or Eminem really gave a real depiction of what a renegade actually is by Webster's Dictionary. And I also think that Eminem's attempt to do that was a fail, if you compare the lyrics. But we're going to get to that in a second. But Nas, first of all, he said these words on a battle rap song. It's no worse than your favorite artist saying somebody lost to somebody that they never lost to. If you lost a shotgun sugar, you take off for a year. That dumbass shit. All of that type of shit. There's countless examples in a battle rap of nigga saying somebody lost to a nigga that he did not lose to. And you know that shit. Same thing as Nas. He was just on some stupid ass shit. And he don't got no basis to what he was saying. Here's why. When you try to compare these two lyrics, like I said before, nobody died. But if you compare the lyrics, Jay-Z was the one who was really telling you something for real. Like, to be honest with you, that's just being dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, but going into why people think Eminem had the better verse, I can break that down too. First off, I'm going to start by the fact that that was Eminem's song and beat from the very beginning. That was his beat. He made the beat. Now, anybody that produced and rap knows that can't nobody flow. Now, when I say flow, I don't mean lyrics. I mean the way that your flow patterns, the way it sounds, the way you projecting over the beat. You know what I'm saying? Your delivery. Can't nobody deliver over your beat better than you. It's not possible. You know what I'm saying? If you a good rapper, which Eminem is. He's a great rapper. So, right off the rip, he's more comfortable on his shit. So, it comes out more. Now, the actual content of the lyrics is where Jay-Z took it a step further, in my opinion. We're going to break that down. You know what I'm saying? But just like, let me give you an example of that, what I'm talking about though. Kanye on Run This Town. You asked me, you killed Jay-Z on that song. It's his beat. He was supposed to. Jay-Z better rapper than him? Yeah, but he killed him on his shit because he knew how to flow on his shit, because it's his shit. Like, Kanye is one of the best at flowing over his shit. DJ Quick, another one. Like, these niggas know how to flow on their beats. Eminem knows how to flow on his beats. So, right there, people who are not really paying any attention to or cannot visualize or have been through or know any of the shit that Hov was talking about, even though you can't do the same with Eminem, you would listen to Eminem's verses and think, oh, Eminem's spazzing. But really, Jay-Z was spazzing. You know what I'm saying? Eminem. I'm going to go to Eminem verses first. What do you say? Since I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't a politician, but I kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace, but if the shoe fits, I'll wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now, what he meant by that was, y'all calling me a menace, but at the same time, I'm in a public figure, so I could talk to kids and, you know what I'm saying, help them cuss or whatever. But we'll get into all that later. Now, who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title, put the youth in hysterics? But, what do you say, some sharing his views and his merits, but there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Now, to me, that's the type of shit. I'm a writer, so I know when people are just saying shit to add to their verse and to make their shit sound better. I just got into it with Mickey about the same shit with Lux. Like, nobody talks like that. You know what I mean? Like, for you to, when's the last time you got on a post and said, check out my views and merits on this? Like, people don't talk like that. Eminem don't talk like that. So if you adding this shit into your bars to try to make some shit sound better, you're not doing shit. But this type of shit fools people though. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. These are bars. Now I'm debated and spewed and hated and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict like you didn't experiment. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's cool. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about why judge me when you know what I'm saying? It's when you start to look at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again, and you get embarrassed. And I got nothing to do with, like, you look stupid as parents, you fucking do-gooders. Too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. Like he said, do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do. So stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo. It's funny that he said that, because Jay-Z was the one really telling you what a nigga had to do to get here. Eminem never really did. You know what I'm saying? But he had a good verse. It's just a good verse. But Jay-Z was actually, like, he was giving it to you for real. Like, now let's listen to Jay-Z. I'm not gonna break nothing he said down, because it's all obvious. Motherfuckers say that, matter of fact, yes I am, little couple bars. Motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about jewels. Do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it? One of his knocks. People say he's only this and that when he's not. Because I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing. You know what I'm saying? What I do through and I give you the news with a twist. It's just his ghetto point of view. That's true. The renegade, you've been afraid. Been afraid of what, Jay-Z? To penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they pop toasters. And they live with their moms, they got drop roasters from botched robberies, niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown when child support knocks. No, he's not around. How many chicks you know like that, man? Now, how that sound till you jot it down? Like you said, because you know these people. But how it sound when you jot it down? I'll bring you through the ghetto without riding around, hiding down, ducking strays from frustrated youth stuck in their ways. I just read a magazine that fucked up my day. How you rate music that thugs with nothing relate to it? I help them see their way through it, not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was really getting vivid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eminem was all over the place. He put a picture, he painted a picture, but Jay-Z's picture is vivid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, for Nas to say Jay-Z got killed, murdered, come on, man, what the fuck? Like, why, how? Nigga, are you not from the street? Do you not know any of the shit that he was talking about? Have you never done any of the shit? No way. Round two. I'm saying round, y'all know what I mean. I'm Jay-Z first this time. I had to hustle. Now envision this. These are not lyrics. This is him telling you a story of, he was acting this shit out in the booth. You know what I'm saying? I had to hustle. My back to the wall, ashy knuckles. Pockets filled with a lot of lint, not a cent. Got a vent. Lot of innocent lives lost on that project bench. What you hollering? Got a paper and bring dollars in. By the bodega. Iron under my palm, feeling braver. Now he's still just giving you a vivid image of some shit. I been telling you some shit. By the bodega. Imagine. By the bodega. Iron under his palm, feeling braver. Do-rag wrapping his waves up. Pockets full of hope. Drugs. Do not step to me. I'm awkward. I box lefty, an orphan. My pops left me often. My mama wasn't home. You could not stress to me I wasn't grown. Especially on nights I brought something home to quiet the stomach rumblings. My demeanor. 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only blazing green up. Now that means my demeanor. 30 years my senior. How many niggas you know, or even you yourself, had to grow up too fast and been through a lot of shit? Your dad wasn't there. Your mama wasn't doing her own thing. So you had to raise yourself. My demeanor. 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only blazing green up. Now, here's where it gets crucial at. I think Nas is a disrespectful motherfucker for saying Eminem murdered Jay-Z off of this bar. Because if anybody died, it was Eminem right on this bar I'm about to spit. And I'm not breaking it down. If you don't understand why this bar holds so much weight, then more power to you, and you need to do some history. Raising my fingers to critics. Raising my head to the sky. Big, I did it. Multi before I die. No lie. Just know I chose my own fate. I drove by that fork in the road and went straight. Like, if y'all don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. But the fork in the road and went straight thing is, he chose his own fate, because Jay-Z never had a record deal. He had a record company. He chose his own fate. He drove by that fork in the road and went straight, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Eminem. Now, let me tell you about a renegade. I said Eminem fails to be a renegade, actual renegade. Failed, I said it earlier. Now, if you look at the dictionary, renegade is something to the effects of someone who leaves a political or religious party and joins another one. Now, in round two, after Jay-Z just gave you this vivid depiction, gave you the history of him and Big, bars, break down real street shit, now Eminem is going off in the left field. I'm a poet to some, a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the King of these latter day saints here. I'm shattered a picture as they paint me as a martyr of hate, Satan, the scatterbrained atheist. But that ain't the case. See, it's a matter of taste. We as a people describe Shady's as bad as they say he is. Or is he the latter, a great way to escape? Media scapegoat who they can be mad at today. See, it's as simple as cake, simple as Wixel and Dixie, as I'm waving a pistol at 60 Christians against me. Now, he did that to try to renegade, you know what I'm saying? But that shit losing me because I just heard some real shit. I go to war with the Mormons and take a bath with the Catholics in holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. Like, he's not really telling you nothing for real. Like I said, he's trying to depict something as far as religious and leaving political parties, but it failed. Because now you're comparing to a nigga who's giving you a real live people. We've all been through this. I know the people. I've been one of the niggas Jay-Z was talking about. Nigga, what you saying? Like, you can't say that, Nas. Like, you cannot say nobody got murdered. Eminem get murdered, but Jay-Z, I'm not spending the rest of his second to it. I'm in his verse there. Because that's the end of it. To me, as far as that shit y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Nas, you're disrespectful, dude. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know he didn't get murdered. Everybody know he didn't get murdered. Like, for you to say he got murdered is just some old dumbass shit. You're not listening to the music. You're just skimming through it. You let Eminem just ramble and say shit, but you didn't listen to Jay-Z really telling you the real shit. Like, people be listening to music, listening to shit as lyrics. So you couldn't imagine him by the bodega. I ain't under my palm feeling braver. Do-rag rapping my waves up because you fucking think it's a metaphor or some shit. Shit's not a metaphor. He was really telling you shit. The shit Eminem was talking about was some metaphor ass shit. Go to war with the Mormons and take a bath with Catholics. That's a metaphor for something else. I don't know what though. Neither do you. But you'll swear that he outshined them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that shit. I blame Nas. Not even y'all. I blame Nas. I blame niggas for not having their own mind and never saying that at the beginning of the song when they first heard it. Nigga, I guarantee you. Maybe you did. Kudos to you if you did, but I guarantee you nobody heard Renegade for the first time and said Jay-Z got murdered by Eminem. You didn't do that shit. But when Nas told you, you piggybacked off it. I don't like that type of shit. I got my own mind and I don't agree with nothing nobody say that I don't agree with, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you not right, you not right to me. For real, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going off nobody else's opinion. It's my opinion. Didn't nobody get murdered, but if somebody got murdered, it was just Eminem round 2. Bottom line, because he went in the deep end and Jay-Z stayed infield. He stayed infield and went outfield. So if somebody died, it was him, but him ain't even die. So, can that shit. Nobody died. Can that shit. Just can that shit. It's your boy, man, D-Double.